John Eats Cheap, and Mrs. Cheap is back from her road trip. Welcome back, Mrs. Cheap.
Hi, it's good to be home.
I need to apologize to Mrs. Cheap because I was kind of mean on the last video. She spent the night in Chicago and she food cheated on me. And what that is, we kind of have an agreement. She can't eat somewhere that I love to eat, and I can't eat somewhere that she loves to eat. For example, we had a Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers just opened up half a mile away from us. Like the day after she left on her road trip. I could have gone there. I could have. I didn't. I waited. I'm waiting so we can go there together. Well, she was in Chicago. Well, the rules in Chicago: don't go to Pizzeria Uno or Lou Malnati's.
I didn't.
And don't go to White Castle. Well, Mrs. Cheap went to White Castle without me.
It was right next to the hotel, and I drove a long way.
I know. And I got kind of angry and said she food cheated on me. I couldn't believe it. And I didn't even know this when she did it, but Mrs. Cheap got home today, and she had already planned ahead.
White Castle is open 24 hours a day.
They're open 24/7. So when she left this morning, she stopped and got White Castles. How many did you get?
2 dozen.
2 dozen. So I'm going to be able to get my White Castle. So Mrs. Cheap, I am so very sorry. We'll be able to have these. We'll have some fresh, or just warm them up real quick.
Do you know how much they were?
How much are they?
All those White Castles were $23.
$23. So a little under $1 a piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I always wondered what the price was compared, because you can buy them frozen at the grocery store, but those don't seem the same. I guess I don't know. I've never bought them frozen at the store. If you have and they're just as good, let me know, because I think price-wise it's probably pretty close. But we're going to have some of these fresh. I'm going to seal some up and freeze some so we can have them down the road as well. So thank you, Mrs. Cheap. I apologize for accusing you of being a food cheater, although in my defense, at the time, it seemed that way. Yes. But I probably should have waited for, all the evidence to be gathered. But we're ready to have some White Castle.